sweet one bliss. Someone flicks me a back by the end. So, it's another one, it's another one, yeah. It's a full strand, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to iBoxingHub. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, share, and like. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Trey. What's good?
Yes, big up to you, cuz. Salute to you and to the family as well. Just a quick shout out also to Rico as well. It was his birthday yesterday. So we've obviously got a little bit of a special because he obviously did an interview for, his birthday. We're going to, let him premiere that when he joins. But cuz, big up to you. Big up to the community. Thank you so much for the support. We've had a tremendous weekend. I'm gassed. We're obviously going to preview both the events. But before we get into the show, here's a word from our sponsors, D-Rock. Yes, people. So, iBoxingHub in association with D-Rock. So, guys, just take advantage of the discount code, which is iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off everything. So, if you like the trackie I'm wearing, if you like what my cousin was wearing during the shadow boxing, just head over to the description. D-Rock's website's on there. Have a browse through, and if you like anything, use the discount code. But yeah, cuz, before we get started, there's so many things that we got to kind of promote and just give a shout out to, the people. I just want to remind people as well, look, the QR code is right at the bottom, right there. So people, we've got Trill Dollar Bill's new album, Transformation of Trill. So make sure you just scan the QR code and just, head over to the stream so you could stream it right now. It's on Spotify and on Apple Music as well. But cuz the timing is absolutely tremendous. We've obviously got our special guest, the birthday boy himself, El Rico. How's it going, my brother?
Yo, how you guys doing?
Yes, all good. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you very much.
What a birthday you've had, brother, man. El Presidente of banter and boxing,
Oh, mate. Nah, it's great to be with you guys, to be fair. As always, big up to you, truly tremendous Trey, and my favorite guy. I I privately call you Yogi Bear, like Biyenge Bear.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man. No, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the lovely words and the posts and stuff. It's been, it was good. It was interesting. It was good.
Yeah, we're gonna run through that, my brother. Obviously, Adam Azim, your boy, produced a tremendous performance. We're obviously gonna run through the event briefly, but before we get into that, my brother, you obviously did some tremendous work on your end with Martin Bacoli. So we've actually got, a little clip from your interview, my brother. So big up to you once again.
And I spoke to Excellency that day before he came. Mm-hmm. I said, Excellency, please, can you make this fight in Africa? I said, well, are you sure?
Rumble
I said,
in the Jungle too. Oh,
yeah. He said, yeah, I'll do that.
So yeah, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So yeah, just run us through. Obviously, I know the interview is live, it's out now on the channel, but just give us a rundown of your conversation with the African giant himself from Congo, Martin Bacoli.
Nah, Martin's a sweetheart, man. He's like he just has innocent energy. I don't know. You can interpret that how you will. But yeah, this doesn't seem like he's a bad guy. or he's got a bad bone in his body. Even like when because he was dressed all in like what Gucci, and that's why I was just like, let's check the whole fit. He was like, oh, thank you, my wife bought it for me. I was like, oh my god,
That's some good taste.
well, yeah, she exceptional taste, exceptional, but
yeah.
no, but I mean, completely heartwarming, you know, and got a chance to catch up with Mr. Billy, you know, briefly. But yeah, shout out to Martin. Shout out to both of them. You know, Martin is a contender. He said that he is 1,000,000% going to pursue the mandatory next for Daniel. So there's not going to be any Usyk fight or whatever, or you know, they'll have to drop the belt. But I see Daniel dropping the belt, which is fine, and I see Martin fighting the, you know, next available contender. But yeah, he's really cool. He's a cool guy, Martin. Nice guy. Lovely.
I have a question, Weeks. So with Daniel fighting,
I love questions. I love answers.
There's no rematch clause.
As far as I'm aware, no.
So in theory, sorry. So let's just say if it's Parker,
but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I've not heard anything about a rematch clause.
Right. Should Parker win, that means then Bakole will be fighting Parker for their IBF.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. Whoever wins this fight next is Bakole. So Bakole has to beat FA.
Yeah, if he wins, yeah.
And Daniel has to beat thing. But yeah, it's a roll of the dice, isn't it? It's a little mini tournament. So yeah. But Billy said to me yesterday that yeah, we're not messing about here. They're definitely going to pursue the mandatory position 1,000,000%, as they should. You know, I don't think Daniel will complain about having one less belt. I think it will be just somebody that if he does and when he does beat Usyk, you know, it will be somebody else that he can fight just straight after there. Because Daniel Dubois is completely on a roll right now. Once he sparks out Parker, conquers New Zealand, then, you know, Usyk is going to get absolutely weighed in on neutral territory. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Let me get it straight. So Dubois, he's made it clear. He said, well, should he beat Parker, he wants Usyk next. So what happens to Bakole? Are they going to pay him a step-aside fee, or is he going to have to fight Bakole, then Usyk?
Nah, they'll have to drop the belt because they're not going to step aside. Unless, but you never know, innit? Like the type of bread that's on the table here, turkey could just be like, here's a turkey bag. But from what Martin said to me and from what Billy said to me, they, you know, it's not about the money or anything and whatever, because they want leverage for the Anthony Joshua fight. So you know, the negotiations have started negotiations have apparently started for Anthony Joshua and Bakole, and they've started for Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. So like it's anybody's guess right now whatever happens, but I'm excited, man. I think this is the last kind of the last dance for the elk of Joshua and Wilder, and well, Wilder's been done for ages, but like you know, it's kind of time to, you know, just see it out. Let the younglings.
No, of course, my brother. And look, big up to you once again. Everyone's just kind of getting involved in the discussion. Shumo, big up to you. He's obviously saying happy birthday, Rico, my adopted cousin, and Mr. Neutral as well, saying greetings, iBoxingHub fam.
Thank you guys.
To Rico, and what a fantastic card last night. Ooh, Joshua Wilder first, Bakole and Congo. What a year to marinate. I 100% agree, lads. Let's get down to business, man. It was obviously a tremendous card. We're obviously not gonna review the whole card because we've got so much to kind of discuss, but we're gonna just do a few snapshots, of course. Let's start off with our brother from Congo, Jamie TKV. Big up to Jamie TKV. Big up to Bazza as well. You know, they obviously got the victory last night. Rico, you was there live. How was the experience, firstly, and what you take of?
It was cold in there, man. It was freezing. Like, I don't know what was going on with the air conditioning. But nah, it was nice. I had to kind of leave a little bit early, so I didn't actually get to see the main event due to the
travel
incredible
and stuff,
public transport that we have here in Britannia. Fucking sucks. But yeah, no, I did manage to catch the Callum Simpson fight. He, you know, Jamie as well. I was literally speaking to Jamie as well. I was hoping maybe you could jump on just for like a little 2 minutes or whatever, just to say hello. But he obviously extends his regards, and yeah, great stuff from my brother. You know, it's no secret that I have a bias towards Jamie TKV. That's the dog. And there's a lot to improve on, man. I can't lie. Like, I've even kind of said this to Jamie. Like, there is a lot to improve on. I've actually made a couple of suggestions for him in terms of training and in terms of the conditioning side, because he's very heavy-handed, and I feel like if he just got the conditioning right, and it could be relentless, he would be an absolute demon. So, I think there's so much improvement to be had from Jamie TKV. And yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. And I think there's more impressive performances to be had from Jamie. Callum Simpson is a beast. Big up to Shamel, big up to Padre. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody for your lovely birthday messages, man. I love you guys. Callum Simpson, he has the potential to mix it up with the Pachecos, with the with the likes of the Edgar Bomayes, with not Canelo now, but thank you, Lucy. But I think he has a lot of potential, man. I think he needs just one or two fights where he just can implement more, I don't know, suave, because he leaves himself open, and just little minor things now, because he's so heavy-handed. He's got dynamite, I believe, in both hands. Very good operator. I don't know if it's a case of him playing with his food or whatever, but maybe give him somebody at sort of that higher world level where you can be like, or you, I believe he's British, WBA Intercontinental, whatever it is. I don't know who has a European at super middleweight, but
no,
possibly could go through super European, and then he's Commonwealth champion, and yeah, man, just get him. Either get him one for the European, and then an actual big fight at Oakwell. Yeah, but hopefully, I hope Ben Shalom. Oh man, don't know innit? Well, I'll get to that after. I'll get to that in a bit. But
big up to you,
big up to Callum Simpson, man. I'm always impressed with Callum. He delivers on the night, innit? You lot. He delivers on the night. There's again so much to work on and improve on. If you wanna mix it up with those guys, I think he can, but it's just now is very crucial for him. And then obviously you had my guy Adam #Slough Azim. Just he's lightning quick, man. Sensational. A couple of low blows there.
But I think
it happened to Dalton Smith as well.
It was a bit of a 50-50, my bro. I can't even lie in terms of the low. To be honest,
he battered him. I knew that I think I was out by a round. I said the 9th, and he got him out there in the 10th. To be honest, it should have been done in the 9th. He should have never went out after. But yeah, did exactly what I knew he was going to do. Again, a bit to work on. bit to improve on, but he's coming along quite nicely. You know, this was a good test from Lipinets, and yeah, you know, it was a good card. It was a, you know, it was a good card. The thing is, right, for me, the Dalton Smith call out. Now I have to be real, and this is the thing where
keep it real, bro. Just keep it real.
Sometimes people have issues with me sometimes when I'm just when I have to, because it's like, yes, Adam is my guy. I love Adam. You know, he literally where I grew up in Slough in Sippenham, he's down the street from me, but Adam was homeschooled, so it's crazy. But like you can't call out Dalton and then be like, yeah, but the fight, you know, yeah, Dalton, I hope you watch that, but I'm not gonna fight you because we need to marinate everything.
I'm
like, oh.
Oh man,
why are we doing this?
No. I mean, look, Eddie Hearn has said the same thing. Eddie has even asked Boxer, said, all right, cool, look, let's make this fight happen next. Should we make it next? And Ben has dodged the question.
The people that he turned down.
My question to you is, do you think Azim is ready for Dawn Smith?
Absolutely.
Who do you think will win that fight?
Adam Azim, bro.
They should make it happen. He's
however, now, in terms of pure analysis and what have you, Dalton is you know, Dalton's win against who did he fight? Was it Vargas?
Oh, his last his last opponent.
It wasn't his last opponent. It was Auzi, his last opponent, Bilal Auzi. But the one before, no, before he won, him. You know how big of a step in levels that was. I rated that win, bro, and he punched him up and sparked him out, bro. I'm very afraid of the Dalton Smith fight for Adam Azim. I'll be very, very honest with you. Although I think that Adam will win, I can't sit here with 100% certainty that he will, because I rate Dalton as well. Dalton's this guy is sinister, bro. He's very he's almost Mexican-esque. Zepeda, yes, Zepeda.
Yeah.
Zepeda. That was, and I rate Zepeda as well, man. I really, really rate Zepeda. Zepeda was on a run, and then he hit Dalton, and Dalton just folded him like a deck chair. So my thing, it all boils down to Ben Shalom. All right. Ben can be the architect of his own failure, or he could build a star right before our eyes. He has to take a risk. So, get Adam I don't know, man, a pro grade or not a pro grade. I would have said pro grade if I knew that he was going to stay at 140, but, you know, someone like that, you know, kind of just on the edge of getting out of there type of thing. And then go for the big fight.
I agree with you, and it kind of gets to my next point, and this is what I was kind of trying to say before, and this is one of the reasons why I put, this picture up as well. And big up to Lucy, always coming through with the facts.
We love you, Lucy.
Earl Grey fights on the 14th, Valentine's Day. It's a good day. So the reason why I've obviously got this picture with Amir Khan, because he obviously made some good points, man. He mentioned that the Dalton Smith fight is a good fight to have, but they should let that marinate, similar to how it marinated with Kell Brook. Let him win the title, Dalton Smith, on his end, and that fight can be even bigger. Because if it's the next fight next, I don't think it will generate as much revenue for both fighters commercially right now. So I think just let it marinate.
That's not true.
A little bit more, in my opinion.
That's not true.
If that fight lands on the Riyadh season, it might not be a main event, but I think they'll get paid handsomely.
Do you know what it is? This thing about marinating and all this type of malarkey. Anthony Joshua fought Dillian White at the O2 Arena in their 11th fight or 10th fight. And Dillian went on to headline the O2 Arena multiple times. Like, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense, bro. You don't need to marinate anything. You lot, if you fight and you do a great fight, then go your separate ways and then come back. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not. It's.
But wouldn't
like
it be bigger?
all I see is just laziness on one side in terms of we have to rebuild, and it will take long to rebuild. No, it won't.
Don't you think the fight would be bigger, Rico, if Dalton Smith was a world champion, and Adam
you know who the world champions are right now? All right, so let's look at everybody right now. Teofimo Lopez is going to fight Hitchens in a unification. Where do you think that Dalton or Azim are going to get that fight with the winner? Yeah, not anytime soon, remotely. I'm telling you. And then who else is a champion at 140 pounds? Who's the WBC champion? Biyenge. He's fighting now. So again, there's also the voluntary. The mandatory that's going to be called. So really and truly, like, where is Azim even ranked? I swear to God, Azim wasn't even ranked, bro, before this fight. And Dalton Smith, no, but we have to be honest with ourselves. Like, it's not like you. If there was options for Benjamin to say, Azim can fight this, we're going. What did he say in the post fight? Nothing. He said nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right. All they said was he's going to take a break for Ramadan and come back, and then we're going to see what's going to happen. Bro, you had that guy. Yeah. And I'll never forget it. And I'll never, ever stop telling this story. Right. Because I saw Ben.
I was there, man. I was there. I know. I was there with you, bro.
Do you remember? No.
The chat
yes. Right. They walked him, Harlem, and Senior out and said, we are in talks. So for me, that's a whole bunch of nothing. And the thing is, with Adam Azim, like, he has the potential to be a star, dynamite, fireworks in the evening. But, I'm just seeing like his pulling out of purse bids and what this and mate, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is that
no, you both of you tell me who goes in there. You're both promoters, isn't it? You're gonna march me and either of you, whatever, into the ring, all of us. Yeah. Yo, we're announcing. And this is what broke my heart. Adam said this to me. He was like, "You've heard of the announcement, right? You heard that, Rick?" I said, "Yes, I've heard. You're going to fight." "No, now we're in talks."
Let's go on to the next. Let's talk about the main event now. Let's the big fight, PBC.
Let's get on to PBC, man. That's a nice way to end it, man. But big up to Rico once again. You obviously did some tremendous work once again, and Adam Azim, producer.
Shout out to Adam, man. I love you, my bro, man. Big up to Adam, bro, and his brother Hamza as well. Also, got the dub yesterday. Congratulations to him, man. Both of them.
Yes. All right. So, PBC, we had the Davids battle it out, Benavidez and Morel. But before we get into that, I think we got to give a special shout out, man, because I think he produced a very good performance on the night, man. Pitbull Cruz, man. What's your take on his performance on the night? I think he done really well. What you guys saying, man?
Listen, I fell asleep.
Oh no, cuz
I was tired.
I fell asleep as well, man. I haven't even checked the highlights for that fight.
Oh man,
fight of the year. Done really extremely well.
Say fight of the year.
Fight of the year, man. Like, I'm telling you, Pitbull Cruz.
Who did he fight?
He fought. Oh, what's his name? Guys, get involved for us. Get involved. But he fought a fellow Mexican. It was a proper scrappers, man. I really did enjoy it, man. It was a nice.
Man, you gonna call Chris Lovejoy.
No, it was a proper scrappers. I enjoyed it. Lucy.
Trey was really trying to channel the ancestors in that one day. He was like, "Oh, mate, man, Google."
Yeah, that's why. That's why Lucy was here to save us, man. So Ferrero, exactly. So it was a Mexican.
How did it end? Or was it a stoppage?
Nah, it went straight to decisions, but it was good, man. It's just a good scrappers, man. It was a good scrappers. Pitbull just showed his class, and yeah, I think he's ready for the big time, man. I think he's ready to get back into the big fights again, man. So that was a good one. Also, we had Cool Boy Steph. You know, he's back. He's a champion. He obviously beat
Carmel.
Yes, he beat Figueroa in that rematch. So that was obviously good for boxing. And it was a bit of a bore for some people, unfortunately, but it was great to just see Cool Boy Steph just back, because a lot of people doubted him after he lost to Inoue. But so when he just
Fulton, sorry.
Yeah, Fulton Smith, when he come back, worked his magic, and it was a good performance. Look, a fantastic fight. Their styles were made for each other. Exactly. This is why I love Lucy. Lucy comes through with the facts also. And we got Mr. Styles 619 as well, all the way from Canada. Big up to you, saying big up to Trey, big up to Biyenge, and big up to the birthday boy, El Rico. Yes. All right, lads. It seems like obviously you both fell asleep, man. So we got to get down to the main event, man. So El Monstro, he's back, man. So he's officially next. Undisputed. It was a tough battle, you know, against David Morrell. But lads, I just want to kind of get your thoughts on the fight itself, man. Yeah,
it was.
Benavidez dominated. Oh, go on, Chris.
No, it was a tough fight. Didn't Benavidez he got knocked down twice, right?
No, he got knocked down once in the 11th round. In the 11th round, yeah.
If it wasn't for that point being deducted, could the decision be different, or would the outcome still be the same?
Outcome would have still been the same, in my opinion, man. I think
some say it was watching it, because I watched it live and I watched it again. It's weird watching it live and then watching it again. I have the different. To me,
Mr. Styles.
It seemed like it was very, very close. Very close. But I think if Benavidez was to fight, let's just say Bertobiev, I think it'll be a tough fight. Just bear in mind, remember, Bertobiev is the current, undisputed champion, right? I think it'll be a tough fight for him.
All right. But Beterbiev sparks about. Absolutely lazy on the floor, just begging for breath.
Rico just going for some fire right now on El Monstro.
I'm not really. What Bivol UDs him, Beterbiev just sends him to a different dimension. Do you know what he said? This is what I'm trying to say, right? He knows this, because he said, I'm not gonna what do you say? I'm not gonna chance it because Canelo didn't fight me at 168. I'm gonna go straight to cruiserweight and fight the winner of Jai Optaya and Zordo. He'll get killed by Zordo, not by Zordo. So Zordo's not gonna win that. Jai Optaya will send him to,
gulags.
In your words,
not just the gulag. There needs to be something more special. I need to create another dungeon than the gulag, because you know what, Benavidez, man, you've been on a good run, bro. But what, Jai Optaya and the winner, even the loser of Beterbiev Bivol.
It'll be a tough fight. It will be a tough fight. I mean, I just see a comment there saying, if he doesn't get the Bivol or
yes,
fight Buatsi,
and he might not. He probably won't beat Buatsi either. Buatsi's out here. I reckon Buatsi tins Callum Smith and then absolutely tins Benavidez.
But what about Yard? Are we skipping Yard in this? I think so. There was like a
Yard. What is Yard do? I saw Yard yesterday at the fight. Like,
Yeah, what was he saying? What was he saying at the event, man? What was he saying?
Didn't really want interviews and stuff. He's alive for the party, innit, Yard?
Of course he is. Lions in the camp.
I don't know. It's like Lennon Arthur 3 fight. So
yeah, I mean, we how I see it, he you know, he has to be kept busy. So you've got Boatsi and Cannon Smith, Yard and Arthur. So if Benavides is fighting the winner of Bivol and Bertbiv, so we'll most likely probably see Yard and Boatsi next. When you think about it,
it should. In theory, it should happen next, but we just don't know, you know, what the conversation behind closed doors.
I think it's a weird
one. With Boatsi and Yard. Now, Tunde said that Team Boatsi said no to like the latest offer thing or whatever. But like when I spoke to Dwayne was like, nah, they need to. They've had plenty of opportunities to make the fight and pulled out, so they need to earn it because Josh is obviously interim WBO champion, and then once the belts get fragmented after this next fight, then he'll be made full champion. So then Yard will have to obviously. Well, but Frank Warren, this is the thing. Frank Warren, WBO, could have just handled that. Easy money. Frank Warren owns the WBO, allegedly. All right. So, again, I've also heard, allegedly, through strong whispers, that Yard is back with Frank Warren. So, there's many levels to this weird shit that's happening.
Yeah, and also big up to Lucy. This is why she always comes through the facts. Look, there's 3 secondary titles in the light heavyweight division. Benavides has 2. Boatsi has the other
Benavides is undisputed interim champion.
Not yet. He needs to beat Boatsi so he could be undisputed interim champion. But
oh, mate, yeah. What a guy.
What a guy, man. What a guy. And then there's Paul Michael Effel.
You called me a BBC hater, by the way. Yeah. I want to address this, actually. All right, just real quick. Sorry. So somebody was real mad at me, all right, because...
You got to explain exactly the issue, bro.
All right, so, mate, this is what I'm saying. I hate to bring such negativity to the shirt. But, so because there's Rick Laser, everybody knows Rick Laser. He obviously said that the PBC card was overpriced. But he didn't say it like that. Like, you know. So I was like, he's got a point. It's pretty overpriced. So then they were like, Rico, you're always so negative towards the PBC cards. You don't buy PBC cards, Rico. You don't support boxing. Rico, F you, Rico, die. I'm like,
wow.
Oh,
so then I was like, I reckon you're a little bit mad at me, innit? But that's not, you know, my main thing is just, you know, you can have an opinion on something, bro. Like at 4 a.m. paying £20 here, you can't. It's long, innit? I can't justify it. Not only do I have to wake up, and I have to spend the money for that.
I hear you,
my brother, as well.
Is it long? Am I? If I'm telling a lie right now, Lord strike me down, because that's a joke thing. That's mad.
I suppose it's one of them ones where like it's 4
because he was like, "Did you pay for the fight?" I said, "I didn't. I never, because I didn't think he was worth it." And he got more mad. So you can't even have an opinion because you didn't think he was worth it. I was like, I don't know. You don't support boxing. I was like, I came back from a boxing show. Doesn't count.
So let me ask you guys this question. Should Boatsi beat Callum Smith, do you think Boatsi would want to fight Benavides?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go for the big fights.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
why not?
I think it makes sense, man. Especially if, let's say, I don't think it's going to happen, But look, Kami, we got to big up Kami all the way from the States. You're complaining about £20. I paid $80. Look, she's bringing.
I'm not complaining. And actually, yes, this is a point. He said, "Why are you complaining?" I'm not complaining. I just merely stated that it's overpriced, and I didn't purchase it due to the overpricedness.
I can't even lie. $80 compared to 20, it kind of makes us look a bit, we can't complain, man. This is quite.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I didn't do it because it's a bit long, isn't it? Really.
It's because you don't.
To be fair, I would have done it if I had made the if I stayed awake enough for the watch along. I would have done it, and I wouldn't have said all of this stuff and made everybody mad. But I didn't. So you lot, man.
Just a quick one. Clarissa Shields, what time's ring walk?
Yeah, Guo.
Yes, Guo. So what we're gonna do? We might as well just do this for Rico. So Rico will be doing a special watch along for this event. Rico, what was the title of the event? Because you're coming up with the titles, man. What's the titles of
Quote
this
Mania.
Quote Mania, man. You hear it right there. Quote Mania. Let's go. What you saying, man? Are we gonna see the first ever undisputed champion, and her name being the Quote, or is Perkins gonna just cause the upset of this? Could be the upset.
Perkins has perked her last ins. It's gonna be pretty one-sided. The Guo is just gonna do Guo things.
Yeah, she.
I heard she has a special rapper walking her out during the entrance and stuff.
Who's gonna do it? Is it Megan?
Salida Promotions has paid no expense towards the Guotness and Guot vibes.
I think I know who this is, but yeah.
Who do you think it's going to be then? You might as well just.
I hope it's Guot Lyra. I mean, I hope it's Glorilla.
I think it might be Papoose. Not too sure.
Nah.
Oh yeah, it could be Papoose probably.
If it's Papoose, oh my days, bro. Ooh. Yeah, but can you imagine if Perkins gets Remy Ma?
Oh no, that would be a finisher. I think that will kind of throw her off. Like, whoa, is that what you're doing there?
Do you know what it is? I think that Celia Promotions might break records.
Yeah. I hope they do. No, honestly, I really hope they do, because
what Papoose song would it'll probably for me be that feature in the Busta Rhymes song.
It has to be alphabetical.
In the palm of my hand.
Might as well do alphabetical slaughter for us, man.
Nah.
Let's go.
Nah, because he might remix the alphabetical slaughter and make it all awkward for everyone, isn't it? So, can you imagine Papoose, his remix there, Remy Ma, her remix, and then this bird doing the national anthem afterwards?
Bro, all I'm saying is it's gonna be a bad. It is gonna be a badness, man. But yeah, but yes, obviously, I know, Chris, you've got an early one tomorrow, so we can't spend too much time with the show. Of course, Rico has to prepare for the watch along as well. He has to, get some sleep as well, so he's got that energy for later on. But people, once again, big up to you both. Before we wrap up, we've got to just do it for Trill Dollar Bill, of course, man. So look, people, just on the side right there, to scan that so that you can go straight to Trill's album, which is obviously going to be available. So people, just take advantage. Transformation of Trill Dollar Bill on Apple and on Spotify as well, man. So big up to Trill Dollar Bill, man. I'm absolutely loving that. And and also Rico's interview. Make sure you head over to the channel straight after this. He's obviously done an interview with Martin Macaulay, talking about Rumble in the Jungle 2. If that should happen, I hope it does happen, because if it does happen, we get to see the big one. Hopefully,
you know what, Chris? You both of you, if I didn't know either of you,
yeah,
don't know.
What? God.
Nothing.
You absolute legend. That's all.
I don't see the resemblance. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I never said anything about that.
He didn't say anything about resemblance.
He's a handsome guy, by the way. Just saying, I'm not insecure.
No, big up, man. No, big up to everyone in the chat once again. Big up to the community. Thank you so much for the support once
Join
again.
me tonight, guys, at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. But if the fights suck, I have to just banter, bro, man. I can't lie. So yeah, come and join me. It should be a good one.
Should be a good one. Yes, people. So big up once again. And before we wrap up, here's a word from our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Yes, people. 40% off everything. Just head over to the description, D-Rock, and just take advantage. iBoxingHub 24, and just have fun shopping. But people, thank you so much for tuning in for a birthday special. I would say we've got Enrico, we've got obviously my cousin, Mr. Sports Entertainment, and you've obviously got myself, yours truly, Trey. So, people, big up. We love you all. Thank you all for the support as well. Also, the voting was actually closed. We didn't actually win, but we obviously are finalists for the awards. And big up to Proper Boxing, who obviously got the gold. And next year, we're obviously looking to come back stronger for the title. But lads, I'm obviously going to hand it over to Mr. Sports Entertainment. Wrap us up, my brother.
Good evening, guys. Thank you for joining in. Keep supporting. We're growing. We love you all. Have a lovely, productive weekend, and we shall see you on Wednesday. Peace and love.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. I start my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag, so it's another one.